James from 𝐒𝐓𝐀, and today we're giving away a free remote car starter. We figured it was pretty cold this morning. I know I had to go back in and get a hoodie, so I know you guys were too, unless you're getting up right around now and it's beautiful out. But the season's coming, and we're gonna tell you how you can win this, but we're gonna teach you what to look for when buying a new remote car starter. First thing you wanna look for is, a lot of shops will do the bait and switch, where they'll tell you it's $199 or whatever it is for a remote starter, and then you go in and they're like, oh, well, you need this, you need this, you need that, and it adds up. Or you refuse some of it and then you have an incomplete remote starter that doesn't function properly. And I've seen it. People come in frustrated with other stores and we have to fix it because they didn't do things like hook up the brake because they wanted to charge extra for it. So now you gotta press the button again every time you get in the car, which is just ridiculous. So when you come to 𝐒𝐓𝐀, all of our prices are complete. You can add on things like rear defroster, security systems, because you know car theft's at an all-time high. Heated seats, we can do to any car. Other things I can't think about off the top of my head here, but we can add enhancements on, but they're not required for the remote start. So in a nutshell, we have many, many options. You can do cell phone, where you're controlling it from your phone. So this is great for especially for people push starts and cars with the buttons on the remote. You don't want an extra remote in your pocket. Your cell phone's always in your pocket. It's almost always with you. Sometimes your keys aren't even with you. And in the morning, you're in the bathroom getting ready. Maybe your keys are out there, but your phone's right here. So the phone does a lot of things, including it gives you how much time is running left. You can even track the car if you want it. It's very low cost. Depends on how you sign up, but it's roughly $5 a month. It has two-way communication to let you know what's going on with the car. You can set up theft alerts. You can set up low battery alerts, all sorts of different things, depending on the package you purchase. Swapping from there, we go into what's called the two-way. We have two options. A single button for the same cars with keys on the remote, and a multi-button if you're replacing a remote. Technically, you can use either one for each. That is what makes more sense. So what they do is when you press the button, it's gonna send a light back to the remote, green or red. Red means the car did not receive the signal, green means it did. While the car is running, so the car received the signal, it's gonna start up, give it a second, this flashes green to let you know the car is running, and when the car is about to shut down, it'll beep at you, letting you know that the runtime is running out. This can control up to 5 aux, so you can roll up your windows, roll down your windows, turn lights on, all sorts of things. And you can also do temperature of the vehicle on this. So you press and hold. Actually, I think that was runtime remaining. Press it 3 times and hold. But hot, warm, cool, cold. Moving away from there, that's called the two-way, we get into what's called our one-way. The one-way, we have the same options. But here, you're gonna press the button, the light's gonna light up, letting you know that the button was pressed, but there is no confirmation back to the remote. All of these have superior range, 1 mile, 2 mile. 2 mile isn't because you need 2 miles, it's about getting through buildings and through other radio frequencies that reduce it. So it's just giving you that extra range to make sure you're hitting your car. We also offer the LCD remote that is the same as this, but it lets you know what's going on in the vehicle. And we offer RSR, where we can do it off your factory remote, which we usually pair with this, where you press lock, unlock, lock, and it'll start your vehicle. We always pair it with this one. We generally don't recommend that because people tend to be not as satisfied. At only $50 more, you can get a remote. The RSR, using your factory remote, is limited to the range. You have to time it right, and sometimes your door locks don't work when the car is running, where these will unlock your doors. It does work, but people are usually happy, they're just not fully satisfied with that one. So we don't suggest it, but it is doable. That is our entry level. So to win the remote start, I want you to either tag someone that you think needs one or could benefit from one, or comment something that you learned today from this video, or share it. And if you do share it, please let me know in the comments that you shared it, because if you share it and you don't let me know, I can't always see it pending your privacy setting. We're gonna let this run until 2 weeks, and at the end of the 2 weeks, we're gonna pick a winner. You gotta remember that this is a remote start installed. If your vehicle needs extra parts, and disclaimer, most vehicles need the extra part, it is an extra $150 for that part installed, which is a pretty great deal. So this is a two-way remote starter that gives you the feedback. And one more fun fact, if you do the rear defroster or heated seats, our remote starter in the two-way version can automatically turn it on for you when your vehicle is 40 degrees and under inside the cab. If you watch this vehicle till the end, let me know in the comments and I will give you 2 entries.